KFAB's Morning News. If you're in the middle of insurance enrollment, open enrollment season, been a while since we've talked to our official evil insurance man. Art Jetter's coming up in about 10 minutes on what you need to know this year, what the health insurance landscape is in general, and what about a potential vaccine mandate? Does that have any effect? Art Jetter shortly. First, though, we have Fox and KFAB Radio News a little bit. But first, we want to bring in the official evil insurance man of KFAB's Morning News, Art Jetter, the grand poobah over at Jetter and Associates. Arthur, it's been a long time. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary.
Well, we are in open enrollment, of course, as we are every November, and it's been a long time since we've chatted. I just wanted to get kind of a general overview of the health insurance landscape. We've been in Obamacare or the exchange for several years now. Now you have the added specter of a potential vaccine mandate and companies handling that potentially in different ways. What should people know here in general about the health insurance picture in open enrollment this year?
Well, I think we're talking mostly about, correct me if I'm wrong, but mostly about the individual plans available on healthcare.gov. And
that's a good place to start, yeah.
That's a good place to start. Here in Nebraska, there's basically the providers, the insurance companies, have increased from 2 to 4. And the number of plans have increased from about 40 to, I believe it's 102 plans. So things have gotten a little more complex, a little more competition.
That should be good, right? That's good, right?
I think competition is always good.
I would hope that would benefit the insured, the consumer.
Yes, hopefully so. And the subsidies have changed. They were improved last year, but it's a little more complicated than that. If I were shopping for individual health insurance on healthcare.gov right now, I think I would be wise to seek professional advice. I would ask my agent. If I didn't have an agent, I would look on healthcare.gov. There's a listing in every state where that's available of qualified agents that can give solid advice on what plans are available and how the subsidies work and what the right steps to take are. If not on healthcare.gov, there's another source, and that's looking up agents on the NAHU, that's November Alpha Hotel Uniform.org website. That's the National Association of Health Underwriters.
Okay. I was chatting with Mark Schlange yesterday, Art, who I think you know, with Workplace Nebraska, and he mentioned
very well.
There's at least 2 new ones available this year. Is it Oscar Health?
Oscar and Ambetter, yes.
Yeah. So I got an email, and I mentioned this to you on the phone the other day, Art. I got an email from a listener who said they're doing their open enrollment at work. And at the end of the questionnaire, you make all your choices and stuff. It said, "Do you have the COVID-19 vaccine?" And I'm wondering, number one, as far as you know, is that happening a lot? And are there any privacy or legal issues there?
I heard you mention this yesterday,
yeah.
And I contacted a number of insurance carriers, a handful of insurance carriers, and asked if they required that on their enrollment. And they all answered. Now, this is anecdotal, but they all answered no. Now, if that was found on an enrollment card, I think that could be an employer wanting to know, or the health plan itself wanting to know for statistical information.
Mm. Yeah. Well, this person was not happy because there was no option to not answer it. In other words, if you wanted to submit your enrollment, you had to check a box one way or the other. Just curious about that.
I'm sure we'll hear more of this because you have this huge audience that will let you know which carrier or which employer is doing this, and I'll continue to look, but I hadn't had any evidence of that yet.
All right. So are you still evil? You were at a convention out in Vegas, right?
No,
Evil
no, I'm not. I'm no longer. Well, I mean, you could call me evil if you'd like. It's kind of an endearing term, I think.
You still have evil qualities.
I'm no longer at the evil convention in Texas.
Okay.
What about the evil convention in the Virgin Islands? You still go to that one?
And we don't have those all the time.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago. Yeah. I'm going to one in Orlando next week, though, just so you know.
That's close enough.
Very good. Art, always good to chat. I appreciate the time.
Good to talk with you.
You bet.
All right, take care.
Art Jetter and Associates here. He's one of the finest people I know. He is actually a big deal in the insurance industry, has been for years.
Well, we coined that.
Official evil insurance.
Yeah, we coined that.
Because people were hammering on all of it.
Sure. Well, this is back during Obamacare.
Yeah.
And, we had to assault private health insurance. And so Rush Limbaugh playfully coined the evil then Art became the evil insurance agent of KFAB's Morning News.
7:43 now, News Radio 1110 KFAB. But first